Your own defense attorney is talking to the investigator who falsified your statement. How are we gonna write him off? Can we write him off? I mean,
by the way,
let me play it for you.
You wonder why Sarah Sammy sealed the body cams. It's because it's exposing their puppet, Casey Stevens.
I don't think Brad Haywood is really like aware. Like, I don't think Brad Haywood really seeing this.
Listen to this.
I mean, do you see what I'm talking about? The reason there's so much pushback, and we're looking at Brad Haywood, the new defense attorney. We're like, Brad, we're already traumatized from this defense attorney, and now we're seeing the same
listen
I mean,
to this.
I don't think Brad Haywood is not seeing the full picture here. The reason that we want the extraction, the reason that we want the reconstruction of the vehicle is because look at what they've already done.
You wonder why Sarah Sammy is sealing off these body cams, and it's because it's exposing their undercover prosecutor, Casey Stevens. Who, by the way...
he used to be a prosecutor, by the way.
I know, but just think about it like this. Casey Stevens is what? Everybody says he's the top lawyer of Prince William County, right? That's what they say. He's the big bad wolf. If you have a case, he's going to get it done.
What do you mean? He'll feed you to the prosecutor on a silver platter.
He'll take your money and he'll split it with the prosecution. That's what he does. And that's why, by the way, Sarah Sammy seals off these body cams, because they're protecting their undercover prosecutor, Casey Stevens. They're protecting him. And then today, you want to ask Mustafa, why don't you have a trust for lawyers? I mean, just take a fucking look. $50,000 you paid. $50,000.
I think, I'll tell you.
You might as well have just pissed it away.
I'll tell you, with everything that you put Mustafa through, I mean, what is Mustafa telling his defense attorney, Brad Haywood? He's telling him, I want to sit down with the psychiatrist. I want to sit down with her. But can we prioritize what's supposed to come out of this case? Come out with the extraction.
By the
There's
way,
a judge order to extract. Since September. Where's my extraction for the SD card? Where's my dash camera?
Where's my audio?
Where's my audio? That's going to come out. That's going to exonerate me. Where's the reconstruction? That's going to exonerate me. And then I want this psychiatrist to see what's on the table.
Why is it so hard to get a steering angle? I mean, we're talking about two cars that collided. They both have computers. Why is it so hard to get the steering angle from each car? You have the speed. You have the brake pedal. You have the gas pedal. Why can't we get the steering angle?
The prosecutor, this should be an open and shut case for the prosecutor. Exactly. All you have to do is come out with a steering angle and show where Mustafa is doing this on purpose.
Well, according to Drum, Mustafa turned right and slammed his car into the SUV. So where the fuck is the steering angle where he turns right? I want to see it.
I'm going to come back to this, but I'm going to rewind
I'd like to
all
cement
the way.
The prosecutor's narrative. Give me the steering angle so that we can talk about it and say, hey, prosecutor, you were right.
Look.
Let's look at it. Let's look at the steering angle. Did he turn right or was he turning left? Was he avoiding the car or was he crashing into the SUV like Drum lied to?
Instead,
which one is it?
Do me a favor, go over to exhibit. Instead, prosecutor Sarah Sammy, listen to what Robert Drum, investigator Robert Drum, is telling the independent expert who has a judge order to reconstruct the vehicle. Listen to what he tells him.
What's that? Which one is it's in the box. Per my conversation with Sarah, so this is the first time I've ever done this in 18 years. She said we can pull it out for you.
Yeah.
You can look at it. She doesn't want anybody touching it.
Okay. Like touching it, I mean, can I?
Like if you want to take pictures and all that, but if anything needs to be manipulated,
he's shocked.
We'll do it for you for chain of custody issues.
Perfect. Sure. Okay.
But yeah, you're more than welcome to like poke around.
Yeah.
But nothing gets moved, changed, or anything like that. So,
cool.
Now, on the record,
Sarah Sammy,
prosecutor Sarah Sammy, on the record, during a Brady motion. I mean,
just the other day.
Brad Haywood standing there. Sarah Sammy's here. Right next to her is Stephanie Buck. Judge Weimer, she tells Judge Carol Weimer, the presiding judge, Your Honor, we never blocked a reconstruction. We allowed the independent expert to reconstruct the vehicle. What the fuck are we talking about?
Rewind that a little bit. Rewind that. Let's hear what Sarah Sammy told Robert Drum. Let's hear it again.
Which one is it?
What's that?
Which one is it?
It's in the box. Per my conversation with Sarah, so this is the first time I've ever done this in 18 years. She said we can pull it out for you.
Yeah.
You can look at it. She doesn't want anybody touching it.
Okay.
Like touching it, I mean, can I?
Like if you want to take pictures
Yeah.
and all that, but if anything needs to be manipulated, we'll do it for
Okay,
you
perfect.
for chain of custody issues.
Perfect.
Sure.
Okay.
But yeah, you're more than welcome to like poke
Pause it
around.
right there.
Yeah.
I've got. I mean, he tells him that again.
And
throughout
then he says, I need to take the tire off to inspect the brakes. And he said, no, per Sarah Sammy, you're not allowed to do it. You're not allowed to touch anything on the car. Per Sarah Sammy. The liar. What a liar. I mean, it seems like every step of the way we're catching her lies. And now we know why this file is sealed. Now we know why Judge Weimer wants to seal this dash cam audio. Because Sarah Sammy lied again and again. And she keeps lying. That's why Sarah Sammy needs to be thrown off the case. Let's be real. When you have this much bias, when you're this much of a liar, it's time for you to go.
I mean, the real
It's time
question
for-
is,
it's time for you to go.
I mean, she flat out lied.
You
in
gotta go.
court. She
Sarah-
flat out lied.
Look,
Mustafa's defense
Sarah
attorney.
Sammy, you gotta go.
Oh, 100%.
You gotta
100%. There's animosity towards Mustafa.
Fuck animosity.
There's
She's a
animosity.
liar.
She flat out. And the problem I have, I circle back. Mustafa's defense attorney, Brad Haywood, why is he not holding her accountable? He can easily take the facts in this case and show, one, that she lied. Every other
So she
step
lied
of the corner.
about the car inspection.
Exactly.
Okay, she lied about the kids being coached. She lied about Mustafa having Jason Nance in his car. She lied about the jail incident. Okay,
Listen to this. Do me a favor. Go over to exhibit. Listen to this. I mean,
let's listen to him.
listen to this.
I look at the master cylinder and all that. So
Just look at that car. Look at that car.
They crushed and
Unbelievable.
staged it.
Unbelievable. Every time I see that shit, it's
By
like,
the way, their only purpose is for him to rescan the car because what they've
yeah.
done is they crushed Dorothy's side. You saw the body cam earlier where investigator Davis is pointing to Dorothy's front passenger.
Amar, not only that,
only
but-
for Chad Mason to get on the stand and says, Your Honor, Mustafa never cleared the vehicle.
what did Drum say? What did Drum say? He said head-on collision. Look at the driver fender. Look at how they crushed the driver fender. I mean, you want to tell me that a Faro or Leica scan of this vehicle is not going to show head-on collision? The vehicle was T-boned. Clearly it was T-boned. But after you crush it and you want somebody else to come in and scan it, now the report is going to come out. This is a head-on collision.
I mean,
That's what it's going to show. It's going to show head-on collision. Okay?
I mean, in court.
Put that picture up. Put that picture up real quick.
I was gonna give.
Yeah,
you this
put the one next
Oh, that one. Yeah, I got you.
the two next to each other. Okay, because there is. I mean, look, listen. You want to tell us you extended the dash, you moved the dash so that you can get to the ACM, PCM, whatever the fuck you wanted to do. Just I'll take you to one specific section. Fuck the roof, by the way. Forget the roof. Look at the driver fender and tell me that a new scan of this vehicle is not going to show this is a head-on collision, rather than what it actually was, which was a T-bone accident. The SUV T-boned Mustafa's car. Robert Drum chops up at the fender so
You're
that
not on the exhibit.
so
Yeah.
that the new scan would show, oh, this is a head-on collision.
I mean, not only that, investigator Davis says we put hydraulic here. Okay, this is Dorsey's side, by the way. This is
You
the front
have
passenger.
the other picture of the driver fender?
Yeah. I was just gonna make a really quick point.
Go on.
Investigator Davis on that body cam, he said we put hydraulic right here, to roll the vehicle forward. You crushed Dorothy's side. I mean, investigator Chad Mason got on the stand and he testified that Mustafa never cleared the SUV and the SUV hit his girlfriend, crushed his girlfriend. That Mustafa crushed his girlfriend. Wait a minute, the impact is right here.
That's where the impact is.
Right here.
It was T-boned.
Right here. You see right here? Okay. Now, if you crush here and you have an independent expert rescan the car, it's going to show you delete the original scan, you crush it here. Now, the Leica scan, the computer, the scan is going to pick up that Mustafa never cleared the SUV. And that's the whole point. They want to tell you that Mustafa never made it to the fourth lane.
Mustafa
that he
drove
never,
into the SUV. That's
he
what they want
drove
to say.
into the SUV. He maneuvered the vehicle. He never cleared the SUV. Why not show the steering angle?
Why not show the steering angle? Exactly.
Why not show the steering angle? Because, I mean, the
Did
SUV,
his wheel turn right at all?
a witness says the
They
SUV turned into Mustafa. Robert Drum on the scene says the SUV, the only way this vehicle accident can happen, if the SUV turned into Mustafa. You cut the dash camera, you remove the steering angle, you refuse to have an independent expert reconstruct the vehicle. I mean, you crush and stage the vehicle.
Look,
I want to play the body cam with where he blocks him from. I want to go back to that body cam real quick because Sarah Sammy in court says that we let him reconstruct the vehicle. What are you talking about? You're literally on body cam. Your investigator is saying, prosecutor Sarah Sammy says you cannot touch the vehicle. Let me go back to that body cam real quick. And my question is, why is Mustafa's defense attorney allowing her to get away with it? I mean, he can literally put in a motion. He can put in a motion and say, and put this in a motion and says, here on this body cam, investigator Robert Drum says prosecutor Sarah Sammy said you cannot touch the vehicle.
She didn't allow him.
Let me go to...
I find it interesting that Casey Stevens is like a little bitch just sitting there.
I mean, how is that allowed?
He has nothing to say about a judge order. He can't stand there and say, hey, well, a judge ordered my client gets his car inspected. But it shows you that they're only interested in
rescanning the